guys, it's Laura from Booknomy, and today, as promised, I have another video for you. Yay! And today I am going to be doing a book tag. I haven't done one in a while, and I was tagged by Sammy Rosie the Booktuber in the Book Lovers Survey tag. I should really move my laptop a bit closer so I can actually read what it says. Yes, Laura. So I'm going to be doing the tag for you. So let's get away. The first question is, do you remember how you developed your love for reading? Now, I kind of developed a love of reading, as most people do, as a child. I was read stories when I was young, I was given books, and you read books at school, and I was just, book loving came to me then. And then I went through a stage in life where I didn't read as much. In year 7 I was in the library all the time. Year 8, I was a rebel then. I was like, no, the library ain't cool, dude. Year 9, I realised what a mistake I was doing with my life. I went back straight to the library and kind of stayed there most of the time and read a lot. So that's really how I developed my love of reading. I just kind of did. I kind of got obsessed with the library, and yeah, that's my reason. The place I normally read is my bed. So let's skip to it. So this is my bed here where I normally read. It's my favourite place to read, and it's a bit messy at the moment, but I've got all my soft toys on here, and I've got my rabbit having a little fun in the background. And so I will name my toys for you because I am that cool. First off, there's Pikachu on the end, which you can probably all recognise. And then we have Spike the Dragon. At first he was just called Dragon, now he's called Spike the Dragon after Spike! Hello! And then we have Gandhi, the teddy in the middle. And then Catty in the little cat thing I got when I was 2. And then Mr. Phoenix. And then I have my blanket there, which is a blanket my nan got me from America. And it's my Peter Rabbit one, and it turns into a pillow. I love my blankets. Anyway, so I love reading in my bed the most, mostly because it's comfy and I like laying down. Only problem is I may end up falling asleep. So that's my bed for you. Now I also read on my sofa, but I don't do that often. I will only do it if I'm trying to stay awake at the moment. I'm not really going to try and show you much of my sofa because it's a bit of a mess. But this is what it looks like when I'm sitting on my sofa. So there you go. Third question is, do you prefer to read one book at a time or several? My answer is pretty simple for this. I prefer to read one book at a time, but with uni and so many books to read, I have to read several. So my answer is 1, but I don't have a choice about whether having to read several or not. The fourth question is, what is your favourite genre? And I'm going to take my jacket off because it's got hot in here already. And my favourite genre is non-existent. I kind of enjoy books regardless of genre. I enjoy them for what they are rather than a genre. So question number 5 is, what genre won't you read? And to be honest, I won't not read a certain genre just because of the genre. I tend to just read a book because it looks like a good book. I'm not very fussed on genre-wise. Question number 6 is, every book lover's worst nightmare. Do you have a favourite book? Short answer, no. Long answer, yes, but I can't choose and there's many. So that is my answer, quick and simple there for you. Next is, what is your least favourite book? And I don't know. I'm not that fussy, I think. I'm not a very critical person when it comes to books. There'll be books I don't enjoy as much, but I don't slag books off. I don't know why. I like reading in general, so I will pick up any book, and most of the time I enjoy it. But there are some books I dislike a little bit more, like I didn't enjoy Mrs. Dalloway, Eat, Pray, Love, and the Princess Diaries series. But that's only a small section, and I love a lot of books, so I don't really have a least favourite. What is the biggest book you've read? Now, as I've read the Harry Potter series, we'll whack them ones in there. And then I've probably read books with about 500, 600, 700 pages. And I don't really know, I kind of just read anything. I don't pay attention to the thickness. But I like big books in general. I don't discriminate books on how big they are because big books are better. The next question is, what is the last book you brought? And today, I brought, along with some beautiful fairy lights to go in my house, only £3.50. Awesome. I brought this one, The School of Good and Evil by Soman Chainani. I'm not too sure. As you can tell, I've got a bit of a cold. But I brought this one after seeing so much on Goodreads, and I had a look at it and I was like, do I or don't I? But at £3.85, come on, I couldn't miss this chance. So I picked it up, and I'm really hoping once I get a top of a couple of readings for uni, I'm going to slot that straight in because it looks really exciting and I really, really love this cover. The second to last question is, do you prefer library books or buying books? Now for me, I personally like buying books because I have an obsession and collect them and want to create my own big enormous personal library like in Beauty and the Beast. But library books, I love libraries in general and I love going to libraries, and I love the idea that you can take books, like if there's a book you're not really sure on, you can kind of check it out and see if you like it. Problem is, if I like it, I end up having to buy it. So it doesn't work all the time. But you also get like recommendations for books, and I think it's a lovely way as well. So I don't dislike libraries, but I'm a bit of a book collector, so I kind of choose book buying quite often. As long as they're a good price though. Bargain book hunter there. And the last question for you guys is why I have a shaky camera right now. Is what are you reading now? And I am reading Oryx and Crake by Margaret Atwood, about 100 pages through. Really enjoying it so far. I'm reading it for uni, but I really love Margaret Atwood. I've read The Handmaid's Tale and completely adored it, and I'm going to put it back underneath my camera because it's wobbling too much. And I'm really enjoying it at the moment, and hopefully I finish that, and then I have to read Love on the Dole for uni as well. But as I said, I really, really, really want to read this one as well. And just every other book in the world, but we won't get onto that. So that's it for the book tag. I will have a look and see which people have done this, and then tag people below, and I'll probably message them as well. I've never really bothered to tag people, so feel free to tag yourself anyway and just tell me you've tagged yourself, but I will see about tagging a few people as well. So I hope you really enjoyed my tag and got to know a bit more about my book habits and my book loving. And if you did enjoy this video, feel free to like and subscribe. So thank you for listening, and goodbye!